People of Fiji, as we enter the joyous season of Christmas, the time of giving, we are in the hands of a dictator and a regime who are taking from us the very possession that we, the people of Fiji, have fought and lived for. I want to talk to you today about the way the dictator Bainimarama and his puppet master, Khaiyum, are stealing the land from the Bonua. They are manipulating the courts of Fiji, which you know are directly under the control of Khaiyum, to steal our land. I will play you a clip from the news talking about the court case brought by the Suvaboe landowners.
The Lautoka High Court has dismissed the claim for compensation by Suvaboe landowners who are traditional landowners of the Suva Peninsula. They had applied for monetary redress for the use of their land and Golingoli for commercial purposes. High Court Judge Justice Osefo Inoke has rejected the application, saying under the deed of cession, such land became the absolute property of the British Crown. A native title to such lands became extinguished and lost forever. He adds no question of compensation or other relief can arise.
This judgment has brought finality to this case, which has been going on for a number of years. The judgment will also provide invaluable precedents to similar cases in Fiji in the future.
It is clear to see that the court was manipulated by Khaiyum from the ruling it gave. The judge ruled under the deed of cession, such land became the absolute property of the British Crown, and native title to such lands became extinguished and lost forever. However, if you look more closely at Khaiyum's judge for hire, Osefo Inoke's ruling, you will see that the deed of cession does not give the land to the British Crown. Clause 4 of the deed recognizes that absolute proprietorship of certain land is not handed over in perpetuity, including those in the actual use or occupation of chiefs or tribes, or actually required for the probable future support and maintenance of a chief or tribe. Clause 5 of the deed states that Her Majesty may, whenever deemed necessary for public purposes, take any land upon payment to the proprietor of reasonable compensation. What these clauses clearly mean is land in use by the chief or the tribe cannot just be taken by the Crown. In addition, it states that if land is taken, reasonable compensation can be given. Khaiyum goes on to say that this ruling will be used as a precedent for all future land cases. So watch out. If Khaiyum wants your land, he can just take it, and the courts will support him. People of Fiji, we have to stop this from happening. It is no surprise that only in a military dictatorship, where the courts are controlled by Khaiyum, can Bainimarama steal the land of the very people he claims to be helping. Combining this judgment with a new land decree gives the pair of them access to any land they want for free. There is massive corruption going on in Fiji under Khaiyum and Bainimarama. But all that will be nothing compared to the great land grab underway by these two thieves. I have a message for the international communities and report writers such as Richard Herr. If you have not noticed by now, Bainimarama is a military dictator. If there is one lesson history has taught us, appeasing dictators does not work. So please, will all the democratic countries of the world understand that softening the approach to Bainimarama is not going to work. For every inch you give, he will take a mile. Stand firm and help the people of Fiji bring this hated dictatorship to an end. To all the people of Fiji, I take this opportunity during these trying times to wish each and every one of you a peaceful and joyful Christmas. The gift of freedom is within our reach. I urge you to continue in the efforts to return Fiji to its former freedom and glory without the evil that rules today. And this we will do soon, with the combined efforts from the people within Fiji, outside of Fiji, and the wider international community. As stated by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor. It must be demanded by the oppressed. God bless Fiji. Thank you, and we will talk again soon. Thumbs up for democracy.